Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're talking about secondhand wedding dresses, and this is such a fun topic because I have Emma Balkenbush here. She is a representative from Goodwill, and she's the PR and communications manager actually at Goodwill Industries of Middle Tennessee, Inc. And she's promoting Goodwill's annual wedding gala here in Nashville. And she's here to share all about her expertise about Goodwill and how this event helps the community. And she even has some insider tips on what we can find at the Goodwill Gala. So, welcome, Emma.
Thank you so much, Alyssa. I'm so excited to be here and get to talk about this event. We absolutely love it. It's such a great event.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I've helped you guys promote it for so many years. I remember you guys were like one of my first clients once I took over Nashville Bride Guide, and I was like so thrilled to help you guys promote this event. It's something that you do every year where you take it from here. What is this gala all about?
Yeah, so this is our annual wedding informal gala. So, it's going to be hundreds of donated wedding informal dresses at really affordable prices. We know how expensive a brand new wedding dress can be. So, this is just a really great opportunity for any brides to get something that they are going to not have to break the bank for. And maybe they're thinking, okay, I'm only going to wear it once. I'm okay if it's been worn once. But the cool thing about this is we also have a lot of brand new with tags dresses that
Oh
have
my
just been
gosh.
donated from bridal shops around the Nashville area, which is so amazing. People are really generous, and they know that what we do at Goodwill, we're a local nonprofit. So if they're donating a dress, they know it's going to a good cause, which this event also supports our mission. And we can talk a little bit more about that in a while. But this is just such a fun event. Last year we had an amazing turnout, and I got to speak to so many of the brides who found a dress that they fell in love with. They also fell in love with the price tag.
Oh
And so
yeah.
it's really cool to get to see.
That's so fun. I know. And this is such a popular event. I've heard that over the years, like people start lining up super early in the morning just to be like the first ones in the door to see what the selection is and to get their wedding dress at the best price possible. Is that true?
Yeah, we had a line wrapped around the building last year,
Oh
and
my
it
gosh.
was incredible. I mean, when those doors opened, they just kept coming, and it was a huge crowd. It was a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun again this year. We're going to have a DJ. We really try to make it a
So
party, and it's cool because a lot of people will bring their families, or maybe if they're shopping with a mother or a future mother-in-law or a sister or bridal party, they'll all kind of come as a group, and they can kind of help each other, tag team as well. Like maybe you go over and look at that section and I'll look at this section, or you hold this dress and I'll go try this one on. So it's a really fun event.
That's so cool. I love it so much. Personally, my dress was a secondhand wedding dress
Oh,
when I
awesome.
got married. And so I am all about this trend and have been for, the past 13, 14 years, let's
That's
say.
amazing.
And it's so good. I love the sustainability aspect of it. I just love that, it's not going to waste. Um, and that you're able to give new life to it, not necessarily older clothes, but just like clothes that have already been made.
Mhm.
So I just love that whole aspect of it. And also, so much of my wardrobe is secondhand, like what I'm wearing today. My whole outfit is secondhand. And I think it's great because you can truly get like designer items at such a low price that you're like not actually having that sticker shock or like paying that full retail price for
Mhm.
something that is good quality. And so I just love this whole concept of it. And it's something that I do personally just in my own lifestyle. And so I'm definitely gravitating towards it and love what's going on here.
Me too. I know it's really amazing. You hear, secondhand or used or gently worn, and you might think like, oh, I don't know. But if you just take a look at some of these dresses I have behind me, I mean, these are gorgeous. I'm not sure, off the top of my head if these are used or brand new. But even if they are used, they've been worn once and they
Right.
are in amazing condition and they're so beautiful. And I know we're going to talk more about, repurposing dresses because maybe you don't want to wear it just as it is, but you want to use it for a different part of your wedding. So that's a great option too, getting a dress here at this gala and then repurposing it for your reception or your shower or another wedding event.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely a point I wanted to talk to you about is like with the wedding trends and how they're going, it's like now everybody has to have like multiple events leading up to their wedding and even after their wedding. And I think a lot of this trend comes from the fact that destination weddings are really huge right now. So
Mhm.
people want to keep their whole, wedding guests all together throughout the whole stage of the trip.
Right.
And have different activities, have different dinners, have breakfast to go to. And so, as a bride, you need something to wear to all of these occasions. And so, I think Goodwill and this sale is like the perfect opportunity for this because you're already breaking the bank with your one wedding. And then to add more onto it, it's like you can get something really fun and cute at such an affordable price. And so, do you want to speak a little bit more on that just from
Yeah.
personal experience?
Absolutely. I know. I love that trend. I was just at a wedding a couple months ago, and the bride repurposed. It wasn't a dress that she thrifted. It was actually, her mother's dress, but it was her mother's wedding dress that she wore, and she had it redesigned into a really cute reception party dress, and it had that, vintage silhouette. It looked incredible, and that was a really special way to honor her mom, which I just love. And so I know we're seeing that with people wanting a different style of dress for maybe it's the rehearsal dinner, you have the bridal shower, the reception party. So there are so many different times when this could work, even if you're not using one of these dresses for your wedding ceremony, using it for one of those other events would just be so fun and really affordable, which we know how expensive weddings are. So I know brides probably love to hear that any chance they can.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love that. We are seeing it everywhere. Like, even a lot of the couples, even the brides that I've like interviewed on this podcast in the past, like one in particular that I can think of is Roxanne Kaiser from the show The Ultimatum on Netflix. She also, similar story, took her mother's wedding dress and really, she didn't even really have to alter it that much, but
Wow.
she did this whole gorgeous photo shoot with it. And it was so meaningful to her. I mean, it had like the cool puffy sleeves and just like the sheer netting around like the neck and everything. But her mother, I believe, is from like somewhere in the Middle East.
Okay.
And it or her father is, I don't know. You're just going to have to go back and listen to the episode with Roxanne because she can tell the story way better than I can. But it just had all this meaning because it was like they snuck the dress into the country where they were getting married, and it was like nobody knew it was there, and then they had to sneak it back. And so it just like had all this like special, significant meaning to her. And so she wanted to have that dress as a part of her wedding day too. And the photos are just gorgeous. She has this almost like Madonna style going on with like her jewelry and things. And so like it's so fun. And I just love to see like how brides are really putting their own personality and like own spin on
Mhm.
like something that they have found or have as a family heirloom, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
I love that. Just speaking of like buying secondhand, I just remembered last year there was a bride that I spoke with at the gala who she ended up leaving with two dresses, and she was like, "I don't
Nice.
know which one I'm going to wear." And but that's a great part of this too. We're talking prices like between 50 and 400, 300, $400. But I mean, as low as $50 for a wedding dress. So it could be an option. Maybe if you can't decide, you could take two and decide later, and then or redonate that other one you don't wear, or repurpose that other one. So lots of options.
Oh yeah. I love those options too, especially because like okay, you're purchasing a wedding dress at that very very low price point. It's like Okay, if maybe there's like one or two little things off with it that like aren't exactly perfect to your body, it's like you don't feel so bad spending so much on tailoring either because you can put more of that money into your budget that you were thinking of for your wedding dress into the tailoring, into making it more of your own. And so it's like shopping at this Goodwill sale just gives you like such a good base to go off of. And
Mhm.
then you can add, take away, like, really do these other things to the dress to make it your own. Whereas, like, maybe shopping at a bridal salon and, doing the special order and everything, it's more like your budget is way up here and there's like not a ton of
Yes.
room like for the tailoring and to make it your own because you've already like maxed it out. And so I think doing the Goodwill sale and purchasing something there just gives it like more of a fun and more like, I guess, like casual approach to it, but also more creative approach to it, I
Mhm.
guess I could
Yeah.
say.
It's definitely a treasure hunt. I know people were so excited to get in there and dig around and see what they can find. So we're super excited.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's really fun because in the news, I think I might have sent this to you guys on your social media page, but I just saw that somebody found the actual, like, Sarah Jessica Parker or her wedding dress from the Sex and the City movie, like,
Amazing.
in a Goodwill
I can't
and bought
believe
it for like what, $7? It's like designer, like something so iconic. It's just a treasure trove, like you said.
Mhm. Yeah, that's amazing. That was crazy.
Mhm. I love it so much. Okay, so give us a little sneak peek. I know you said you just went into the warehouse and
Yes.
you have some really fun dresses behind you that you've talked about a little bit, but like give us the scoop, give us the lowdown of like what types of dresses people can find there.
Literally every type of dress, all silhouettes, all sizes, all eras. I mean, look at this right here. It might fall off the hanger, but this is just incredible. It has the long sleeve, some beading. It's definitely a little more old school, but I mean, this is someone's dream dress right here.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, these are a few that I pulled from the warehouse this morning. Our team is out there digging through, the boxes and getting ready. This one could really be, bridal or formal maybe. So,
Yes.
remember, this is our wedding informal gala. So
Mhm.
we have bridesmaids dresses, prom dresses, formal dresses as well. So, but this is really fun up top. And then
Cute.
I could show you this one as well. These are just a few. But we really have all styles. It's really
Ooh, that's really pretty.
pretty.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, look at the
this
back.
one's
That's
been
so
worn
pretty.
once, but it looks and feels brand new. So people can definitely find plenty of styles. It's
Mhm.
so fun to get to look through. It's going to be really great. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's so fun. I love it. Yeah. And like you said, it's not just one sort of style. It's not,
Mhm.
just maybe people think, oh, it's just puffy sleeve 80s dresses.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
No, no,
Absolutely not.
no, really
So,
dresses. And like I
uh-huh.
mentioned, we're going to have some brand new with tags. That local
Mm-hmm.
shops are really giving and generous, and they know what we do as a local nonprofit, so they're generously donated a lot to us. So we're really excited about that too.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Yeah. And to know that some have come from the wedding dress shops around town that
Mhm.
they've been able to donate is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move into the mission of Goodwill and how this whole wedding gala supports our community.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a lot of people think about Goodwill as a thrift store, which, we are a great place to go on a fun treasure hunt and get awesome items for a really affordable price. But that's really just the tip of the iceberg of what we do for our community. But beneath that, behind the scenes, we're really a workforce development organization. We're helping people here in Middle and West Tennessee build careers. And we do that through a variety of ways. So, our mission here at Goodwill as a local nonprofit is we are changing lives through education, training, and employment. So, we have so many amazing education and training programs that are free. They don't cost anything to anyone in the community. And so, those range from like very basic computer skills. Say don't know how to work a computer, or it's been a long time and you need to freshen up, your computer skills. We have classes where you can learn those skills. But we also have some more advanced, really cool training opportunities. We have a Google program where you can learn about data analytics and
Whoa.
project management. So, those are courses where, you do those trainings, you get the certifications, and then you can build a career in IT or data analytics. And those are all free. So you don't have to pay anything.
Wow.
So Goodwill, sometimes if you go to some of our stores, they're not at all of our stores, but you'll see at some of our stores there is a career solutions up on the side, and so sometimes people are a little confused about that, thinking, oh, that's maybe the HR for the Goodwill employees. But our career solution centers are where we help people come in and enroll in our courses, and we're help placing people in jobs. We have really amazing, incredibly knowledgeable and passionate career coaches there who are just standing by, ready to help anyone who needs job or career help. So you can walk into any of those career solution centers and get help with whatever it is about your career that you need help with. So maybe you just need to build a resume, or maybe you need some help looking for a job, or maybe you want to enroll in one of our training programs. That's what those coaches are there to help do. We also have a really amazing skilled trades program. So, we have a construction program where you can come in and learn the basics of construction and then go out and get a job working in the construction field. We just earlier, I guess it was last year, we launched a solar installation training program. So again, it's a
Wow.
free course. It's so amazing. We have a huge training facility with a real roof that our clients use to learn how to install solar panels.
No
And
way. That's so
yeah, and they
cool.
get all the certifications they need. They get all the training they need to immediately go start a career in solar installation after they
Wow.
graduate that 4-week program. So yeah, it's just really amazing. And, the money we make in our stores funds all of those programs. So this event and all the events we do, the money we make goes toward our mission. It goes toward funding those free training and education programs. So that's what we really want people to know. We like to say that these are gowns that give back. Because they are supporting, your neighbors, people in our community in Middle and West Tennessee. That's what this event goes to support. And then anytime you donate in any of our Goodwill stores or shop, you're supporting that mission as well.
Hmm. That is so cool. I don't think a lot of people know that about Goodwill, just about the additional career training and things, and like how you guys truly really dive deep into our community
Mhm.
and figure out the needs and help people like start their own businesses. Like that is a life-changing thing that you are training people up to do to, earn money and provide for them and their families.
Yeah.
Just in a new way and doing it all for free, which is so great. And yeah, definitely like buy shopping this sale or buy shopping at any Goodwill. Just know that it's not just going right back in the door and out. It's like
Mhm.
truly changing lives in the community, which is really cool. And I love that you just outlined all of that for us today.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, so good. Oh my gosh. So we have a fun little, I don't know if I would call it tour, but we're going to go on some morning shows soon.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. I'm coming on board just with Nashville Bride Guide to help them promote this event, and it's so fun. And if you're listening and in the Nashville area, tell us more information, like exactly which location is it at, the times, the date, all the good things.
Yeah, so it's going to be March 22nd. That's a Saturday. It's going to be at our Rivergate location, which is where we held it last year as well. So that's our store in Madison. It's going to start at 9 a.m. That's when the doors will open. And I would just tell people, if you're coming, get there early because we did have a line that was really long last year. Hopefully we get some decent weather. But yeah, come early if you can. Doors open at 9. We're gonna have a DJ. It's gonna be fun. I would say maybe we will have changing rooms that people can
Okay.
use. But as you can imagine, it gets a little crazy because so many people are, wanting to try it on immediately, which you totally can. I would say maybe wear something that you could slip a dress on over just really quickly if you want to try it on, because there can be some lines at the dressing room. But yeah, March 22nd, and bring your family and friends or whoever you want to have the experience with, and come have a good time with us.
That's so fun. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming on and just telling us all about this amazing event and all the good things about Goodwill. It was so fun talking with you. And if you're listening, go check it out. We'll put a link in the show notes. So, yes. And you guys do this every year too. So, if for instance you missed this year, just come
Yep.
on out next year. The
Absolutely.
timeline lines up for you. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Alyssa. I
Oh
appreciate
my gosh. Thanks, Emma. Have a good one.
it too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
There you have it. Another episode of the Wedding Reporter podcast. To see those gorgeous wedding and engagement photos, head over to NashvilleBrideGuide.com for more behind the scenes content. And if you like this episode, I would so appreciate it if you would rate and subscribe the show. See you next time for another great episode.